Let's go. Day one. Episode 902. 902. Today I want to share with you a message. Well, to be honest, I want to say these words to myself. Demonstrate. Don't explain. Demonstrate. Well, from a personal perspective, last few, I was going to say days, but weeks and months and probably years. But let's focus on the last few months. I've been working really hard on Marcus Body Coding channel, producing the best tutorials that I can think about, breakdowns, and pouring a lot of energy there. And during this journey, one person really helps me a lot every single day. They actually did all my tutorials, which is a lot. And sometimes I just find myself trying to explain an idea when in fact I actually need to test it. I actually need to create it, send it to her so she can actually practice, and then she can actually give me feedback. Because if I just come up with an idea and I'm not executing, there's not a product, there's nothing to test. We can talk about the ideas for hours, but once I'm actually sitting down and start filming, editing, then I see a lot of the answers. I actually create something, and then I send it, and then I get the feedback, and sometimes I just get caught up with overanalyzing, overthinking. Maybe I do this and then I would do this, instead of actually producing, filming, editing, sending, getting the feedback, and then working on the updates, making it a little bit better and a little bit better. This is the process. This is what I want to focus on. And just this habit of explaining myself, I just remind myself, instead of explaining myself to other people, why it would work, I can just create it and send to them as a product so they can actually try. Then I can actually get a real feedback, a feedback about the product, a feedback about what I created, not a feedback about my idea. And yes, sometimes it requires more time or just more attention and effort to actually produce something. And yes, sometimes I produce and it doesn't work. It's not good. Well, I need to swallow my ego and go back to ground zero and start building again. But this is the process. If I truly want to make something amazing, something that can really help people, there's a learning curve. I'm trying something new. I'm creating something new. I need this feedback loop to be there constantly. And it's not a feedback about ideas. It's feedback about actual products, things that I can create. In my case, these are videos. The second thing I wanted to share with you today was, well, almost it's the end of the year 2020. We have just a little bit more than a week. And I was just catching myself, I think an hour ago, I was about to call my friend and share with them my new idea. And, well, it's a good idea to talk to them and, see what's up and connect and everything. But the thing that I just reminded myself was sharing with them the idea, getting their feedback about the idea, which is great and it's nice and yeah, like, it's not actually beneficial. Right now, I'm in the state that I know what I want to do. I don't actually need more feedback, especially not about ideas. I need actually to produce. Sometimes we just overcomplicate things, overanalyze, talk too much about stuff instead of actually doing them. Instead of talking to him 1 hour, I can actually produce something and send. And probably I won't send him because he's not the target market for my product. So sharing with him, yes, it's nice. Yes, it's nice to talk with a friend, share with them the process, and getting the pat on the back from them. It feels good. But in the end of the day, there's a little bit more than a week till 2020 ends. And I actually want to do something. And I actually want to finish it. Talking to him won't help me right now, especially when I'm not actually looking forward to hear his feedback again, because he's not the target market. He's not going to use the product, the tutorials that I create. So I just remind myself, and maybe I remind you as well, stop over analyzing. Stop explaining your ideas to other people. They don't need to understand your ideas. You can just create something and send it, not to all the world, send it to the people that can actually use it and benefit from it. Then you can actually get their input, their feedback. If it's something that they actually want, they will actually consume or use. And then you can get actual feedback instead of overanalyzing, talking about, let's say, you talk about a product with your, I don't know, with your family. They're not the target. If they are not the target market, if they are not going to use your product, why do you talk to them about it? Produce something, a pilot, a prototype, send to someone. Less explaining, more execution. I'm reminding myself and I'm reminding you as well right now. This is what I want to share with you today. I see some comments. Cha-ching. I'll read them afterwards. Usually I read the comments after I finish the episode, and then in the next episode I usually answer the questions or in the comment section. Either way, have an amazing day one. Every day is day one, and this is 2020, soon ending. Don't wait. Don't share with your ideas about what you want to do in 2021. Start doing them. Start doing them right now. Don't wait for the end of the year. Don't wait for the beginning of the year. Don't wait for Christmas. Don't wait for things. And also sitting down, talking about your ideas. I consider this still waiting. You can start doing something. And then show something to people. Demonstrate. Not just use your words. Give them something that they can actually give you feedback so you can move on, move forwards, create whatever you want, and don't wait for 2021 to start. Start now. Get momentum. Start 2021 with momentum. Don't start from zero. Put the fuel right now in the tank. Turn on the ignition. Start today. And of course, have an amazing day one. See you tomorrow. Woo!